Hello Taurus, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for mid-February 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time, even towards the end of February. But let's see. It is a general reading, Taurus, as always, so it won't resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some. So please take what resonates with you. Anything that doesn't, just leave that behind. It will be for somebody else at this time. All right. Okay, let's get started with your reading then. So, starting with the Oracle of Visions, what's the important message for Taurus to consider at this time, please? What's the important message for Taurus to consider at this time, please? Alright Taurus, so first of all, sorry, we have number 34. I got myself all tongue-tied then. And this talks about breaking free from what you've been on, like the horse going round and round on the carousel at the fairground. Stuck, going round and round, the same old journey. But this is talking about breaking free from that. And chasing your dream, Taurus. And number 25, this talks about illusion, confusion, sometimes things that are misleading. Sometimes it can be about manipulation, if you like. So, you know, what's something that's being presented to you perhaps may not be the real deal. So just be mindful of that, Taurus. So let's see. So we'll go on to the Druidcraft Tarot card for anybody that's interested. They are quite a large deck. Well, the ones I've got are anyway. So they are a little bit of a handful, but well worth it. They have a lovely energy with them. So what do we have for Taurus? What's important for Taurus to consider at this time, please? Please feel free also to use your own intuition when looking at the cards and how the cards come out in their positions. Alright Taurus, so we have the heart of your reading there, the root of the matter, past influences. What's on your mind at the moment? The future going forward, and something else your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Wands. And this talks about choosing a pathway, similar to when we come to a fork in the road. And we have to decide which way we're going to go, which journey we're going to go on. So this could well be saying that you have chosen a path and it's a different path to the one that you've been on. Or it could be saying, you know, there's options coming up for you to choose perhaps a new direction. All right, but let's see. It'll have a slightly different meaning for all of you, Taurus. And then going on to the Anarchy Tarot, we'll get some clarifiers now to clarify all of the cards on the table. So could we clarify all of the cards on the table for Taurus, please? For mid-February 2022, or thereabouts. Please clarify all of the cards on the table, please. And remember, Taurus, if any of you would like a private reading, my contact details are below the video. So please do get in touch if this is something you would like. So let's see what the energies have to say for you and which storylines they are homing in on at this time. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Swords. This can be talking about illness, you know, short-term illness when you're needing time to recover. We have the medicine bottle and the spoon at the bottom here of the depiction. But it could just be having to recover, rest, regroup, recharge your energies. For some of you it may be having to look after somebody that has taken ill. Okay, we'll just put that to one side also. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, we have the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Alright, so we've got another two come forward now. We had the Two of Wands right at the beginning, and we've got the Two of Swords here. And this is in connection with the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is at the top of his game. He's very good at managing money, bringing money to the table. It's not gender specific, Taurus. So this is something to do with money, finances, money management perhaps. Being in control of assets. It could be an aspect of yourself at this time, Taurus, to do with career, money, work. Or it's somebody connected to you. But it's quite a powerful energy here. Because of course you are a Pentacles energy. You are an Earth energy, Taurus. So this could be reflecting yourself. To do with finances, work, career, business, that, you know, those sorts of energies. But let's see, the clarifier is the Two of Swords. And this is when there's a difficult decision to be made, perhaps from two options. It's so difficult though, you don't want to look at it. You see the man is turned away from the swords, but the waters are choppy here. And, you know, he really needs to face what it is that needs facing before the waters rush in, before the tide comes in. But it's too difficult. He's turned away from it, but they are there nevertheless. So I feel there's something to do with work, career, finance, and there's a decision to be made at Taurus. But it's a bit of a difficult one. Alright, let's just pop that back. And that may well be why we have the Two of Wands. So this is, there's a fork in the road here to do with the King of Pentacles. And it's deciding which wand to choose, which path to take. And I feel it may be because you're feeling quite depleted, your energies are quite depleted at the moment. At the root of this we have the Six of Wands and the Three of Swords. Now the Six of Wands, this is victory, success, achievement. You know, after a hard-won achievement, hard-won victory. This isn't come easy. It is something different for all of you, Taurus, but there's some great achievement. However, it's caused heartache and heartbreak, and I feel there's been a separation of some sort for some of you, and it's been quite heartbreaking, and that's how it's felt, even though there's been this victory and success. Alright, so what are the past influences? Well, we've got the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Eight of Cups, yes, this is you having left something that had a lot of meaning for you in the past, that was definitely there for you in the past, but you've left the Eight Cups and you went in search of your Ninth Cup, and your Ninth Cup is wish fulfillment, complete blessings, wish fulfillment. So you had to move on to reach, to find your wish fulfillment. And we see the eclipse of the moon here, you know, and this is out with the old, in with the new. And the clarifies the Nine of Pentacles. This is about being independent, thinking autonomously. For some of you, working for yourself, you know, being very independent, thinking for yourself, being well set up, you know, well on the way. And I feel this reading for many of you is to do with finances, work, career, abundance, practical matters. But let's see. Because we've certainly had you breaking free here right at the beginning and chasing a dream. What are you thinking about at the moment? We've got the Ace of Swords and Judgment. What you're thinking about is victory. Victory and success. That you have grasped the sword, grasped the nettle, and you've took direct action. And it's because of your actions that you are feeling victorious here. This is what you're thinking about. And of course it's not over yet. We've got the dark clouds there, but there is the sunrise, you see. So you're still working hard. There's still challenges, but you know what you're doing. You're taking action and you're being direct. And because this is a judgment call, you know, you are shedding your cloak of insecurity. You're getting rid of the cloak that has hidden your light for so long. And this is a time of rebirth. It's also a time of learning from the past mistakes. What went well in the past? What didn't go so well? Learning from that as at this time of rebirth. This is a fantastic opportunity to reinvent yourself, your situation, your life, your environment. All matters that closely connect to you, Taurus. But feeling very victorious. So lovely energies here. And if we look at the cards across the top, we can see that definitely a new direction has been chosen or is in the offing here. But it's, you know, you taking action, you feeling victorious, grasping the nettle now, being decisive to cut away what no longer serves you. The time of rebirth, you know, at this time of rebirth, and you know, to be able to shine your light. But of course there is a need to recover. The Four of Swords will have a different meaning for all of you. For some of you it could be to do with a short illness or looking after somebody who's not very well, or it could be just saying it's a time of recovery and recharging your batteries. It looks like there's been a lot of activity here on the table, been a lot of action here. That's been very successful, but even so, it can still leave us feeling quite depleted. Okay, well, going forward, beautiful, really lovely energies. Going forward, we have the Wheel and we have the Seven of Pentacles. And this is you drawing your destiny in the sun. This is the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Destiny. And you are instrumental, Taurus, in making this happen. You're bringing an old cycle to an end. All right, ready for creating your future here. But the Wheel of Destiny is turning in your favour going forward. And that links in lovely with Judgment as well, which is about, and the Ace of Swords, which is about shedding the old cloak, you know, and shining your light now. You know, you have the opportunity now to grow the seeds that have been set here with the Seven of Pentacles. So the seeds have been set, and it's just now time to nurture the seeds to grow. Whatever this is to do with, it'll be something a little bit different for all of you. But what this, and Seven of Pentacles is saying that there's something that has been started here. As with seeds, you put them in the soil, but you have to water them. They have to have the sunshine. You have to remove weeds, perhaps. so that the roots can continue to get strong. So it's looking after the plants as they grow, ready for a future harvest, you know, or ready for the roses to bloom, whatever it is you've planted, whatever this is referring to. And I think it's something to do with work, career and finances. It's going to be a time of patience, of working hard still to support whatever it is you've started to grow, and to grow healthily and to grow strong. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favour, Taurus. So, wow. All right, we've got 2 more major arcana energies here, very significant energies. This is advice from your guides. And what your guides want to say is, we've got the World here, and this is a completion of an old cycle. Just when we have a full moon, it completes an old cycle, ready for the new moon to start a new cycle. And that's what the World is saying here. That there's an old cycle that you've completed, or you are completing, Taurus, to make way for new opportunities, new beginnings. And this is the High Priest, or the Hierophant. And he comes forward when that you are strongly committed. This is a strong commitment here, that is truly blessed, universal blessings. And fabulous, 2 fabulous energies. Out with the old, in with the new. I mean, that links in beautifully with the first card here, breaking free, chasing your dreams. And I feel for some of you, this is what you are doing, Taurus. An old cycle completing. And it's a true commitment here to whatever this new beginning is, but universal blessings also. So fabulous reading. We have how many major arcanas on the table? Judgment, major arcana. We have the World, and we have the Wheel, and we have the High Priest. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 major arcanas on the table here. So these are significant energies for you, Taurus. Beautiful. I'm just coming back to number 25 here now. Something could be misleading. There can be an illusion or some form of confusion here, or there may be a bit of a manipulation going on. Just to be mindful of that. Let me see if I can get a bit more information of that for you, Taurus. Right. Can we have some clarity to do with number 25, please? A message about something misleading, illusion, confusion. So if we have a bit of clarity for Taurus, please. Mid-February 2022. Why is the number 25 card here, please? Now, this number 25 is something misleading, an illusion or confusion, possible manipulation. It's to do with somebody closely connected to you, Taurus. Somebody that's been connected with it's either family or close friends, work colleagues, but it's somebody that's been around a long time, closely connected to you. All right. And with the Ten of Swords, somebody's grieving over a loss. All right. Somebody's grieving over a loss, although the swords are starting to lift. It's starting to lift, but nevertheless, you know, it's difficult. It's been difficult for them. It's been difficult time. But, you know, they are standing their ground. They're defending themselves. They're not giving up. They are protecting themselves. I feel that's what this is saying. Okay. That's what they're doing. They're protecting themselves. They're grieving more than you perhaps realise, and hurting over a loss, and they are, yeah, they're protecting themselves here. But going forward, things that they are going to see the light. They are going to start to go forward with you, Taurus. It's just going to take them a bit longer, I feel. The chariot is ready to go. The horses are there. The man is holding his sunflower up as a natural light to shine the way. It's not yet going, you see. So, okay. So what I feel, this is something to do with somebody connected to you, Taurus, who may be presenting in one way but feeling another. So they're perhaps presenting okay, but this is how they've been feeling. This is in the recent past. They're feeling a sense of loss. They've been feeling a sense of loss. Although, you know, it is lifting, but they've been protecting themselves. You know, putting a barrier around themselves here to protect themselves. So you perhaps won't be aware of this. But going forward, you know, gradually, the sun's going to start to shine, and they're going to see, you know, get on board. And the chariot is going to start going forward. They're going to start going forward, and they won't look back. They won't look back. All right, Taurus, remember this reading isn't for everybody, but it certainly will be for some of you. Whoever this story is for, I'm sure you will recognise your situation. I do hope the reading has helped and had meaning for you. But good luck going forward, Taurus, and until next time, bye-bye for now.